let's switch straight to the La Liga, where over the weekend, the top teams in the La Liga, as Atletico de Madrid, they had a 1-0 win at the San Mamés against Bilbao. But for Real Madrid, it was their star boy, their poster boy, the newest boy on the block. That's Kylian Mbappé, striking twice for them, once from the penalty spot. It was just a perfect time for Kylian Mbappé to hit a ground running, I guess.
Of course it is. But you see, there's so much pressure. There's so much ask and task on him because he's coming into a setup that has just won the double, won the Champions League, and then last season annihilated the whole La Liga. I get to the point. And you see, in the absence of Mbappé, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo were solid as a pair. So with Mbappé coming into the lead, into the league, what is he going to add to this Real Madrid setup? And you see, the first match he played against Atalanta, he got a goal. Fantastic performance. So everybody thought that continuation was going to be there. And then the first two matches in La Liga, he drew a blunt, right? And then the questions started flowing. But it's going to be stupid on anybody's part to question Kylian Mbappé. His ability, his goal scoring, nuances, his prowess as an attacker. If every condition is necessary or if every condition is put in place, nobody, absolutely no pundit of the game, should question, right? The temerity, should question the capacity, should question the ingenuity of Kylian Mbappé.
But the question is, how does he, build that chemistry with the likes of Vini Jr. and then also Rodrigo at the right-hand side, knowing very well that he himself likes or enjoys, attacking from the left-hand side?
All the greatest players that we have seen have had a sort of role changes, right? We saw it with Cristiano Ronaldo. We saw it with Lionel Messi. We saw it with Thierry Henry. I get to the point. Thierry Henry used to play through the middle. He came to Arsenal as a winger, turned him into what? A winger. And he became one of the best finishers in the history of the game. The same thing can be done with Kylian Mbappé. He likes to hog the left-hand side of attack.
Where Vini is.
Where Vini is, I get to the point. But the question is that, is there going to be a tactical twerk? Yes, there's going to be a tactical twerk. That is what Ancelotti has been talking about. So the current formation allows the front three to rotate. You don't necessarily have to hog the left side for the entirety of the 90 minutes. Kylian Mbappé must not necessarily be through the middle for the entirety of the 90 minutes. So at the end of the day, it's all about your ingenuity. You see, tactically you can have an approach. But what if the chances are there, but as a player, you don't have the confidence to take them? It matters only when the player has the confidence himself. Be either side of attack, the right side, the left side, or through the middle. It's all about confidence. It's all about telepathy. It's all about understanding the role that he's going to play in this current Real Madrid setup. If Kylian Mbappé plays on the right side, or through the middle, or through the left side, I can confidently say, 100% confidently say, that is a good enough player, a good enough striker to get goals. And anybody who questions his output, anybody who questions whether he's going to get goals, do not understand or appreciate the value that he brings to Real Madrid.
But another talking point happened to be, when Real Madrid won the penalty and Vini Jr. himself took the ball and just, gave it over to Kylian Mbappé to execute. You think these boys are gradually building that bromance and chemistry, and you think Carlo Ancelotti is also on top of this game with regards to man management?
Prior to the game, Carlo Ancelotti was asked who is going to be the first choice when it comes to penalty kicks. And he said that these are two fantastic penalty kickers. I get to the point. Prior to Mbappé coming, the first choice was Vinicius Jr.
Vini, yeah.
Rodrigo was also taking it. Jude took one.
Took a couple, yeah.
And then check. The competition is between Vinicius Jr. and then Kylian Mbappé. Yeah. But Ancelotti did underline one interesting fact. He said that anybody who feels confident between these two has the right to take the penalty. So there's already an initial understanding and agreement between these two. If I take it and I feel confident, I take it. If I take it and I feel that you're more confident, you ask for it, I give it to you. You see, this goes to prove to people that Kylian Mbappé is humble enough to be a part of the whole. Because prior to him coming, the debate was that, is he going to be humble enough to play as a part?
Yeah.
Or is he going to be the whole ensemblement? So him not wanting or him not fighting for the penalty kick, but rather Vinicius giving it to him, shows you that this is an ensemblement that have different pieces being put together, and it's going to go a long way to bring that understanding, a mutual respect between the front three. Because remember that this is a player who is vying for the word best in Vinicius Jr. against Kylian Mbappé. So it's not as if he's coming to a setup and it's going to be the bigger fish than everybody. He's coming to a setup that has already bigger fishes. I get it, for the context of this analysis, I'm allowed to say fishes. So you realize and understand that he has recognized that himself and understood that he has to be a part of the whole instead of him being the whole. So yes, the setup is going to work because of that understanding between them.
So you would say that's top-notch man management from the head coach. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also leave your comments in the comment section.